YouTube, and welcome back to another video review. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Megatron Beast. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging. So for the packaging, you can see Kingdom War for Cybertron there, Transformers. You got Hasbro logo there. You got the Transformers Generation Text logo. Of course, Transformers Beast with a Cybertronian text on the side. And you do have a nice CGI image of, or like an artwork image of him there. I'm ultimately a big fan of how this looks. I've always liked how this box art looked. And of course, we have a artwork image of him on the side, as well as the Nemesis there, as well as a leader class, of course, and it is written in Cybertronian text at the bottom. And on the side of the packaging, we can see Megatron there in robot mode, as well as T-Rex mode. Of course, he does transform in 27 steps. And you got some words and barcode and stuff like that on the side. And then you got another authentic Transformers there. And then you got another authentic Transformers there. You got Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom. And you got a lovely side art image of him there. And on the side of the packaging, we can see the Predacon symbol, as well as some stuff there. And on the bottom, nothing really much, but without further ado, let's go ahead and open him up. And here we have Megatron out of the packaging, and by far the way this thing looks, it literally screams, yes. So this honestly is a true masterpiece kind of looking thing to me. Now, this here reminds me of Barney the Purplesaurus Rex in a way, as many people have pointed it out. Not only do I think it, but many other Beast War fans do agree that this looks like a Barney Purplesaurus Rex. Now, it is heavily rumored that we will be getting Rexy from Jurassic Park in a repainted version with a different head sculpt, I believe, which I could see them doing that. They could easily get away with it. But we're going to go ahead and, get some closer looks at this. So first and foremost, we'll take a look at the head sculpt. This head sculpt is really amazing, and Hasbro has done an amazing job on head sculpt. And what you can do, and it's even cooler because you can open his mouth up and you can add a blast effect, and there's just a lot of details, such as the tongue, the teeth, all up above here. It's very nicely done. And of course, his head can be posed in any direction. Problem is, when you're doing that, you're going to get some gaps in there, which honestly are not all that bad, like this. See, that's not even that bad, doing it like that. But I mean, if you want to go really far, you're going to have some issues there. But it's really cool because you got some spring-loaded bits here, like on his neck, like right here. It's a spring-loaded bit. So it's really cool, and his arms can be articulated in any way as well, such as like Grimlock's. And of course, his chest will split open just a bit sometimes, but that's okay. And on the back here, we do have a lot of green here, and his tail is it can be articulated in any way like this. It's really cool. And detail, I love how this figure looks. It's just, you really can't see much robot part in this. You really can't, except when it covers it up, but you can see like some robot bits there. But that's really well covered up if you're not really paying attention. Like this. You'll just have a figurine that's just like this. And this figure is really big. And I'm really impressed with how this looks. And the eye sculpt is really nice. You got some red paint there. And it's just got a lot of rubbery texture feeling to it, which is really nice as well. And his feet can be articulated in many ways as possible. You can make it look like he's running. I mean, you can do anything you want, and as long as you desire. But this figure is absolutely incredible. So as far as transformation goes, we're gonna go on ahead and get straight into it. So first things first, we want to take these sections up like so on each side, like so. I'm gonna go on ahead and carefully do that, like so. And so then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do it like this. Kind of get these bits out of the way. Just kind of turn it. And what you're going to see there is like this sliding thing right here. So we just want to go on ahead and, kind of get that up and out of the way. And I think we'll go on ahead and just leave it like that for now. So then what we're now going to want to do is we're going to want to take the tail, and turn this upside down. And then what we're going to want to do after this is kind of dislocate this waist section like so. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put the crotch section back together. So we're going to go on ahead and bring that on down. So hold on, there we go. It is very tightly, which is good. It's very tight and it's really good. Then we can go on ahead and snap that back in. And my crotch section for my Megatron stays together quite nice. And I am really happy about that. And now that we got that put together, I'm going to kind of move this stuff out of the way real quick. We can now focus on the legs, pull this out, and bring this on up, and plug that back into place. And we'll do the same for the other side. Like so. We'll just bring that on up. Now the legs are fully done. Now, of course, the thing already did it for me. You can split the chest open like so. Bring these bits, spring-loaded bits, on in like so. The rubber honestly just bothers me a bit because I'm afraid I'll bend it. And then you just want to close these chest sections in like so. And then what we're going to want to do is kind of get this chest, or fold out his head. And then we'll bring the this down like so, and then we'll want to tuck in the arms like this. That way it's all tucked in and it'll save me some trouble. And then we can now go on ahead and bring his body up like so. And I think we can go on ahead and maybe like plug that in like so. And as far as we can see, we got quite a bit done. Now, let's see. I feel like I'm doing something wrong right here. I feel like it. Because, hold on. So we got the section put down. So, hang on. Let me double check on this. Yeah, that's pretty much how he's supposed to look. But I feel like his, or was it supposed to go like this? No, I think it's supposed to stay down. Like tucked in away. Like so. The way it's like on the back. It does bother me a bit, yes. Of course, if I wanted to get out of the way, I can just do it like this. And then what we can now do, and we can like set him down, his arm, just kind of untuck that right there. You got his one arm all done. And we can take this section, and MGO did point this out. You want to kind of make sure when doing this, you want to make sure that a lot of the bits don't get like pulled out, because as MGO said, like you can pull this out and you got like this rubbery section here, and it is a big problem and a big issue for this figure when you're trying to transform it. So now we can focus on to the other side, and we want to make sure that we don't like screw up anything with this figure. So we got that, and then we can bring that section on up, and then what we can now do is just turn that all the way around, and then we can unhook this section like so. And now we have Beast Wars Megatron fully transformed, or Kingdom Megatron. Fully transformed into robot mode, and he is fantastic looking. I am ultimately impressed with how this figure looks. And just by far, with like, I'm gonna point this out real quick. The way that this looks, and we can open his mouth, it just incredibly done. And I'm not even disappointed with this figure whatsoever with how this figure looks. And it is quite nice looking, and I just love that, like this just gives it his character, like the head with the hand, and that's really nice. So yeah, I just love the detailing on this. The head sculpt is fantastic, and as we can see, the Predacon symbol on his forehead, got kind of like a crab hook right here, or like a hand, like here, a scorpion, whatever you want to call it. And his legs are just fantastic with how they look, and it just gives it his character. The only problem I have with this figure is just the backpack here, but I mean, what are you going to do about it? I mean, it's just, here, see if we can raise these up just a bit. Here, maybe his backpack will close any better, but yeah, it's really nice. He is a very heavy figurine with all that like rubber and everything on him, and it just adds that extra weight. And this figure is just absolutely incredible. And I will go on ahead and give you a full 360 of this figure. Of course, you got the backpack and everything there, and on the side, he is really nice looking, and I am ultimately impressed with how this looks. So anyways, guys, that's roughly about it in today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this review as much as I did, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.